Before the fancy sports cars, we had horses and carriages. Not very glamorous, right? Necessity is the mother of invention. Here comes the steam engine. Nicole Joseph Cugnot built the first self-propelled steam vehicle in 1769. It was basically a giant kettle on wheels. These early contraptions were unreliable and slow, but amidst the smoke and steam, a revolution was brewing. The age of horse-drawn carriages was coming to an end. A new era, powered by a different kind of horsepower, was beginning. Steam, while revolutionary, had its limits. It was bulky, inefficient, and took forever to build up steam. What they needed was something more compact, more powerful, something explosive, introducing the internal combustion engine, a car enthusiast's best friend. At the time, a few bright minds were already tinkering with internal combustion engines, but it was Carl Benz, a German engineer with a knack for innovation, who really got the ball rolling. In 1886, he patented the first viable gasoline-powered automobile, the Benz patent motor wagon. This wasn't just a horseless carriage. This, my friends, was a real car. The internal combustion engine changed everything. It was smaller, lighter, and more efficient than its steam-powered predecessors. It allowed for greater speed, longer distances, and a whole lot more freedom on the road. Of course, the early versions were still a bit rough around the edges. They were loud, smelly, and prone to catching fire if you looked at them funny. But the potential was there, and it wasn't long before other pioneers like Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach joined the fray. They perfected the internal combustion engine, experimented with new designs, and paved the way for mass production of automobiles. The automobile was no longer a novelty, it was becoming a viable mode of transportation. Until the early 20th century, cars were basically toys for the rich and famous. They were expensive, hand-built machines that only the wealthy could afford. But all that changed thanks to a certain Henry Ford, and his revolutionary Model T. Ford had a vision to build a car for the masses, and he wasn't messing around. In 1908, he launched the Model T, a simple, affordable, and reliable automobile that would change the world forever. No more luxury cars for the elite. The Model T was the car for the everyday citizen. Ford's genius wasn't just in the car itself, but in how he built it. He embraced mass production, using assembly lines and standardized parts to produce Model Ts at an unprecedented rate. The price plummeted, making owning a car a reality for millions. The impact was seismic. The Model T put America on wheels, transforming the country's landscape, economy, and culture. It spurred the growth of suburbs, fueled the rise of road trips, and gave people a sense of freedom and mobility they had never known before. Henry Ford's Model T wasn't just a car, it was a revolution on four wheels, but the real stroke of genius, the thing that really changed the game, was the assembly line. Forget handcrafting cars one by one. Ford brought the factory to the car. Picture this: a chassis moving slowly on a conveyor belt, each worker adding a specific part. 1 minute, it's just a frame, the next it has wheels, then an engine, then seats. And before you know it, boom, a brand new Model T rolls off the line. It was pure automotive magic. This revolutionary system drastically reduced production time and costs. Cars were no longer exclusive toys for the rich, they were becoming accessible to the average person. The assembly line wasn't just changing how cars were built, it was changing the world. The auto industry exploded. New manufacturers popped up everywhere, each vying for a piece of the pie. The competition was fierce, but it spurred innovation, leading to better, faster, and more stylish cars. The roar of engines echoed across the world, and there was no turning back. Section 5. The open road beckons. Cars reshape society and culture. The automobile didn't just take people from point A to point B, it changed everything. It reshaped cities, fueled new industries, and gave birth to a whole new way of life. Suddenly, the world seemed a little smaller, a little more accessible. Before the car, most people were confined to their villages or towns. But with the open road calling, they could explore, commute, and discover the world beyond their doorstep. The car gave them freedom, mobility, and a sense of adventure. The impact on society was profound. The rise of the automobile led to the development of suburbs, as people no longer had to live downtown to work. It fueled the growth of the tourism industry. As families piled into their cars to explore the open road, Fast food restaurants, drive-in movie theaters, and motels sprang up along the highways, catering to these new road trippers. Cars even infiltrated popular culture. They became symbols of status, freedom, and rebellion, celebrated in songs, movies, and literature. The automobile wasn't just a mode of transportation. It was a cultural icon, shaping the world in its image. Section 6. Speed, style, and safety. Innovations drive the industry forward. The early days of the automobile were mostly about getting from point A to point B without using horses. But as the industry grew, it wasn't enough for a car to just work. It had to be exciting. The pursuit of speed, style, and safety became really important. Engineers became obsessed with getting the most power out of their engines, which led to bigger and better engines. Sleek designs, inspired by everything from airplanes to cheetahs, made cars faster, more stylish, and more aerodynamic. Safety also became a big deal. Seatbelts, airbags, and crumple zones were invented to protect drivers and passengers in case of accidents. Anti-lock brakes, traction control, and electronic stability control made cars safer and easier to handle. The automobile went from a simple machine to a technological marvel, a testament to human ingenuity and our endless fascination with speed, style, and pushing the limits of what's possible. Section 7. The electric dream. A new era for automotive technology. For over a century, the internal combustion engine reigned supreme, its roar synonymous with the thrill of driving. But at the dawn of the 21st century, a new contender emerged, powered not by fossil fuels, but by electrons, the electric car. Early electric cars were often seen as glorified golf carts, lacking the range and performance of their gasoline-powered counterparts. But thanks to advancements in battery technology and electric motors, they have become serious contenders, offering impressive range, lightning-fast acceleration, and zero tailpipe emissions. Tesla, the brainchild of tech entrepreneur Elon Musk, spearheaded the electric revolution, proving that electric cars could be stylish, luxurious, and incredibly fast. Established automakers took notice, and soon every major car company had an electric model or several in their lineup. The electric revolution isn't just about reducing emissions, it's about reinventing the car for the 21st century. Electric cars are quiet, efficient, and packed with cutting-edge technology, offering a glimpse into a future where driving isn't just about getting from point A to point B, but about enjoying a connected, sustainable, and exhilarating experience. Section 8. The road ahead. Autonomous driving, connectivity, and beyond. The automotive landscape is changing faster than ever before. Electric cars are just the tip of the iceberg. The future of driving isn't just about what's under the hood. It's about connectivity, autonomy, and a fundamental shift in how we think about transportation. Self-driving cars, once a thing of science fiction, are now becoming a reality. Companies like Waymo, Cruise, and Tesla are developing autonomous driving technology that promises to make roads safer, reduce traffic congestion, and revolutionize transportation as we know it. Cars are becoming increasingly connected, with infotainment systems that integrate seamlessly with our smartphones, advanced driver assistance features that enhance safety and comfort, and the ability for vehicles to communicate with each other and with the infrastructure. The road ahead is paved with both challenges and opportunities. We face questions of infrastructure, ethical considerations surrounding autonomous driving, and the need for sustainable transportation solutions. But one thing is certain, the journey is far from over. The automobile, that remarkable invention that has shaped our world for over a century, is once again in a period of rapid evolution, and the next chapter promises to be the most exciting yet. Buckle up, because the future of driving is going to be one heck of a ride.